back to the Three Parallels podcast with your host, the brother Dr. Jason Branch, where we rediscover who we were, we embrace who we are, and we make room for who we're trying to become. Welcome, baby. Season 2. Buckle up, Buttercup. I already told you the deal. I hope you got your notebook. If you don't, go and hit Amazon real quick. Hit the link below. Gator Scales Journal. Pick it up. Get it. We're done. Moving on. Welcome to the show. This is season 2. Whole new vibe, whole new energy, whole new space. Where we going? I have no idea. That ain't none of my business. I know how the show's going to start. I know how it's going to end. I have no idea what's going to happen in between. And that's what makes it so great. It's organic. Put a Chiquita banana or a Dole sticker on my forehead because it's organic. Whew! The excitement, the love, the joy that I have delivering content to you as often as I choose to. Oh my goodness. One of the greatest gifts in the world that I didn't even know I had. I got it now though. Holla at your boy. So I want to close a few gaps for episode 2 because the last episode I did, I feel like we're going to make this a storybook. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm just going to make it a storybook. So episode 1 leads into episode 2. No matter when you listen to it, no matter what episode you catch, you're going to get what you need. Don't matter. Start with 7. It's kind of like that show on Netflix with, I can't even remember his name, Kaleidoscope, where you can watch any episode and you know what's going on. So I feel like it's that. But it's me, being me, doing me. So closing some gaps real quick. I mentioned my mom with my lip chap. My chapped lips. My mom got me right. So I'm more mindful now of my Tyrone Bigum's lips. And I was able to share with my mom, that my lips are dry and chapped more often than not because I'm trying different kind of medications to see what to do with this neurodivergence. I was diagnosed with ADHD as an adult, like yesterday, back in April, and still figuring out how to navigate life, recognizing that I think differently, knowing that I think differently, just trying to navigate what does life look like in this way, shape, form, and fashion. And, medication management is a conversation for another day, another time. I'm not here to convince you or deny you. But I'm just trying different things and I'm willing to share it because I have no shame and no judgment and no guilt about me and trying different things, because any shame, judgment, guilt that you give to you or anybody else is something you made up. We was talking about meaning, right? Made it up. So if I can make up one thing, I can make up something else. And that's what I'm doing. So coming to you live from Battle Cat Studios. Where's Battle Cat Studios? In the middle of some random place, and there's 2 palm trees behind me, which is so cool. It looked like a parallel, line, like a small tree, then the next tree, then my head. It's kind of interesting. If you're watching, if you're listening, just imagine it. So episode 2, we just gonna go on a journey. Where we're going, I don't know, but it's all gonna make sense when we get there. And I am growing, I'm evolving, and I like it. It's energy around it. It's a vibe. And I've decided to just give it away. So I'm coming into a new place of identity. 3 Parallels, that's the name of the show. And part of this show is where we're rediscovering who we were, who we are, who we're becoming. And I'm helping you do that if that's what you want to do. That's how the show is designed. What happens, what it looks like, I don't know, but that's the designation of it. So if you notice, every episode, you're going to see 3 Parallels. Every single episode, you're going to see it in some type of way. If you're looking for it. Now, if you ain't looking for it, you're gonna find it. But if you're looking for it, you will find it. You know why? Because everything that I'm creating is providing someone, something, period. It's giving somebody something. And like I'm just moving in it and it feels good. And I want to share the journey with you because you are in the same space as I am, or you wouldn't be listening. We wouldn't know each other. You in the same space. What space is that? Human being doing a human thing. Peopling. Right? Because if you strip back every layer from your degree, your job, your money, your clothes, strip all of that away, and we got human. Your race, your gender, your culture, human. Okay? Human. That's it. And what I've learned about humans, I'm sharing in real time. Because I'm learning about myself as well in real time. I'm just giving it to you. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So on this journey today, I want to share this whole identity around content creation because this is a new identity I just developed about a week ago. So this whole time, I said I was sitting on the podcast for about 10 years, and then I did it. But I didn't explain how I did it. To me, a content creator is somebody who creates content, meaning you create something and you give it to somebody. It's hard to be a content creator and you create something nobody ever hears it, in my humble opinion. We don't have access. Example, Prince. We only get a tip of the iceberg of the music that Prince created in his entire catalog, meaning there's so many songs that he has that never been released. Nobody has ever heard it, which means it doesn't exist. Wu-Tang album, don't exist. Never heard it. I need you to know something. Whatever you've never heard of does not exist to you. It exists, but it doesn't exist to you. I just need you to see the parallels. That's what this show is about, y'all. We going deep. We in the basement. Already, we just started. So, Prince was a content creator. And he created so much because that's who he was as a person. He just created. He was an artist. Michael Jackson, artist, just created all these things. And if you think about anybody in life that's doing really well for themselves, they created something or something was created for them. I would like to simplify, okay? I like to simplify. That is it. That is all. That's all I'm going to do is simplify complex things because that's what I do. That's what I'm capable of. That's my gift to you for free for now. You gotta excuse me for being me. I ain't got no choice. I hope you start excusing yourself for being you or accept it. It's who I am. You're welcome. Sensational. So, I'm being real silly right now because I'm real silly. And that's who I've always been. Just like this content creator is who I've always been. I never knew it. So, finishing the Myron Golden story. What up, What up, Dave? When I heard Myron Golden's TED Talk, that's when I knew that it's time to do something. I can no longer procrastinate. I just can't. It doesn't work anymore. So therefore, I have to dive into my fear. And I have to dive into my procrastination. That's surface level. So diving into the procrastination means what prevents me from doing this thing. And I have to dive into my basement to discover that. I have to look beneath the surface. And when I looked beneath the surface, I saw the same themes. And the themes were, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Imposter syndrome. So such and such is doing it. Is oversaturated. Is this. I'm not this. It's all bullshit that I told myself that kept me quiet. All of it. And now I'm in a place that I'm a lighthouse and I'm shining real bright. I can't shut up. On the wind, how, why? I can't shut up. Because I've been holding on to this for a while. So when I heard Myron, it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I start processing by myself in Battlecast Studios, in the car. And I'm processing and I'm crying grown man tattooed tears because I recognized what I didn't see that was hidden in plain sight. And what was hidden in plain sight is all I have to do is hit record. My future self said, hey man, just record one episode. My current self was like, I don't know what to do. I want to do the podcast thing, but I don't really know if it's going to work out. My old self was like, man, hush. Sit down and shut up. But I'm hungry. Drink some water and go to bed. I need you to hear what was going on for me. That's what was going on for me. All three versions. And the version that was winning was my future because he spoke to me in a way I never heard before. He simplified it. Hey, Jay, record one episode. That's it. And I was like, I can do one episode. Because the current version of me was thinking that I had to perfect every episode. The old version of me was thinking I had to do a whole 5 years worth of seasons to get started. Everybody talking. I decided to listen to somebody who told me something I never heard before. Just record one episode. I heard it loud and clear. And I smiled. I got up from my crying and can on. I mean, Viola Davis Oscar-winning performance on Fences. I was in the car boo-hooing. And there were tears of joy, there were tears of sadness, there were tears of judgment, shame, guilt, and everything else. Because as you know, when you turn the corner, when you pivot, when you discover some new things, you look back immediately and judge your growth. If that is you, say I. If that's you, say me. If that's your ass, first name yo, last name ass, point your finger to yourself and say me. It was me. Know that it's always you. That's a bar. That's a bar for somebody. That's why you at the bar. Because it's your ass. It's you. I'm dead serious. It's nobody else. It's nobody else. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to come and help you. If there were, they'll be here by now. You'll be saved by now. But you're not. That's why you're listening to me. I ain't saved either. I'm saving myself, though. Got life raft, life vest. And I'm in shallow water. I'm good anyway. Because I moved out of that pool of death. That's what I'm giving you right now. Do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, boo-boo? This is for you. So, going back to where I was, talking to 3 different versions of myself, I kept hearing my future self. And the more I listened to my future self, the more I started to see the breadcrumbs. And for those who don't know, breadcrumbs are the things that surround us hidden in plain sight. We see it all the time. We see it every day. We hear it. We smell it. We know it. We feel it. But we don't trust it. We don't trust it because our old self is doing most of the talking. And he's loud. She's loud. They're loud. So you can barely hear your future self, which is in a whisper, which makes your current self confused. 3 parallels, baby, all day long. So when you listen to her or him or them, you hear something different. And it feels nice, but it's unfamiliar and uncomfortable. In my opinion, that means lean in. And if you're spicy, bring a friend. Because I want everybody to get this love. I want everybody to get this love. I'm dead serious. So, we're always listening to different versions of ourselves. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm a fan. Because it allows you to hear things you never heard. So I heard things I didn't hear, which allowed me to see things I never saw. Breadcrumb. You eat a piece, you get more. More is revealed. More is revealed, you end up with a slice. End up with a slice of bread. Last time I checked, slice has 2 sides. We got to look at things in more than one perspective, more than one side. I eat enough bread, slices of bread, eat enough sides of bread, I end up with a loaf. End up eating enough loaves, I'm going to get hit in the head with a honey bun. That happens on this show. Need you to know now. That means it's soft, it's sweet, it's ooey gooey, it's creamy, it's warm, and it's still assault. So you might get hit in the hand with a honey bun. You get enough with honey buns, you're going to get some sourdough. You get the sourdough, you wake up in Panera Bread, which means you do not run out. What I mean by running out is your creativity, who you are authentically. You do not run out. You are not, you are more than enough, period. That's what being creative is. Creativity is authenticity, because you're putting things out there that you don't know what people are going to say, think, feel, or do, but you don't care. You care more about you putting something, meaning you, out there. Prince put himself out there. MJ put himself out there. Michael Jordan put himself out there. These people put themselves out there to be great at what they did, meaning who they were, who they are. I'm no different. You're no different. I'm talking about facts. Because whatever it is that you're doing, more often than not, you're doing it for somebody else. That means you can do it for yourself if you want to. But the reason we don't is because of what we believe. Because how do you know if you've never done it? Hey, sushi person. There's some people I know that were free private practice. Too much liabilities. This. You done killed yourself. How do you know? You ain't never did it. Well, you know, my family, this, you ain't never asked them. Yeah, you never asked them. Well, is this, that. Anytime I hear somebody say, well, I'm done listening. Because ain't nothing you can offer me about a well but some damn water. And if you ain't serving none, hush. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to go somewhere and you hold me up. Well, you know, my mom and them had said, and my dad had said, my aunt. Well, it was this one person out the other day. Shut up, man. What's the meaning? What's the purpose? Hush. That's all different versions of yourself. If it's not yourself, it's somebody you heard it from that ain't you, that ain't going where the hell you about to go. I just want to talk about facts. One thing that bothers me, and y'all gonna learn about me, I told you about sushi, other piece about PhD. Anybody who want to get a doctorate. If that's you, if you want to get a doctorate and you know that, go get it. Because that feeling will never die. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. That's why I went and got one. Because I always felt that I could, and I did it. For several reasons. Another story for another day, but I did it. You can do it too. And the only reason that those who want to get a PhD who don't is whatever they told themselves. Well, you know it costs money. Shut up. What don't? Well, you got to have the right GPA. What's the right one? What's the wrong one? Well, you know it's the shut up. Again, don't mention well unless you got some water coming out of it. And I don't know nobody unless you down there with my dad and them in Greensboro, Alabama, because that's the only working well that I know about, that I have access to. You know about one? You let me know. Put it in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Let me know. I want to drink. I doubt it though. I'm gonna be thirsty than a mug over here. Anyway, back to my damn point. Whew. I'm on one. This is season 2, y'all. This is season 2. You getting me? All right. Back to what I was talking about. If I can remember what I was talking about. I need y'all to see neural spiciness in real time. Ching ching. Yeah, I just went there and don't know where I went. And now I'm finna go back because this is happening in real time. And this is what I want to show you about creativity. It's whatever you say it is. You just create it and that's it. So back to the story related to Myron, my future self said, just record one episode, which gave me an opportunity to look at things differently. Because before I'm looking at it, got to be perfect, it got to be right, I got to produce 10 ahead of time, I got to do all these things. And then the reality was, no, just record one. That gave me the vision. The vision was me visualizing Battlecat Studios that's in my home office, where I already have the equipment. I've had the Shure mic over 6-7 months. That's the best mic you can get. That's the same mic Mike used. Yeah, that mic. Michael Jackson, it's the same microphone. That's why I got it. Because I see myself as him. Meaning myself. MJ was MJ. Period. You know, his whole story, his whole journey was his. It was his. From a child all the way to who he became. It's his journey. It's his story. We got stories around it. He has his. Which one count the most? Your story, everybody else's story about you. Come on, man. Let's see you with a pet monkey named Bubbles. I'll wait. Name anybody else you know with a puppet named a monkey named Bubbles. Name one. Name one. Okay. Some of y'all still quote the Michael Jackson American Dream movie. I do. Go to bed, Joseph. Go to bed. Hell yeah, I still quote it. Greatest of all time. For me and mine. Everybody I know watched that movie and can quote it. I'm not going to throw it. Yeah, I'm not going to throw it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, that's creativity. Somebody made a movie about somebody's life that we quote to this day, not connecting to the person who made it, the actor. We don't know none of them folks besides Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard, only person we know. The main Michael Jackson dude died. Little buddy, we ain't seen him since Moonwalker. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about it. Walking Back Carter, what's that? Cooley High. That Joe from Cooley High. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You only know him as Joe Jackson. That ain't even his real name. He's an actor. But he played it so well. You like, man, I don't never want to grow with it like that. But I want you to understand that movie provided us a microscope in the life of somebody that we love, admire, and respected, but didn't understand. And to me, that movie doesn't even depict the actual life of this person. But when you live a life that nobody understands, it's hard to understand who you become or who you will be or who you are. And more often than not, you can't explain it. We cannot explain Michael Jackson. He's a phenomenon, in my humble opinion. And now, that's one era. This next era that we're in my humble opinion, who on MJ ass? Beyonce. On his ass. Why? Because she's still here. And as long as she's here and as long as she remains a content creator, she's going to surpass him. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. In my humble opinion. Because look at where she was in Destiny's Child. I just want to talk about 3 parallels. The group before Destiny Child, those who know. Shout out to my guy Lewis. What up, Lou? Lewis know everything, all that. Lewis for real about that life. Because there's a respect for the art, the respect for the artist, the respect for the experience that someone can provide for you from what they came from, their mouth, their mind, their heart, their ears, their voice, their moves, all of that, man. That's a person who's giving of themselves for our enjoyment. Why am I any different? So I recognized at that time, I visualized my Battlecat Studios was already designed before I even got there. It was just a table and a microphone and a ring light. I already had it because I was teaching. So I'm using this as a teacher at working virtually because everybody went virtually when the pandemic hit. So I was prepared during the pandemic, but fear kept me quiet. I just want you to see it. The same podcast you listen to now, season 2. I'm 70-something episodes in. A minimum 75. I'm 75 episodes in 9 months because I listened to my future self. So I went home, kept listening to my future self. One episode. I kept telling myself one episode. When I felt the need to procrastinate, when I felt the need to stop, when I felt the need to make an excuse, when I felt the need to, the kids, is this, is that. When I felt the need to do that, I asked my future self, what did you say? I said one episode. What I'm gonna do? One episode. I kept drilling it in my head to create a new narrative. And the new narrative allowed me to sit down, turn the camera on, turn the microphone on, hit record, and what came out of my mouth was the most authentic that I could be at the time. And that intro and beyond was unscripted, unrehearsed. I didn't write anything down. I just hit record and started talking. Why? Because this has been in me in my entire life. And in 2 months, I hit record. I recorded one whole episode. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. I didn't care if y'all heard it or not. But I knew it was good because it was mine, because it was me. I liked it. I don't give a damn if you do or don't. One thing I learned from Erykah Badu, shout out E, holla at your boy. I'm ready for you when you're ready for me. Donald Glover, ready for you. Paperboy, I'm ready for y'all, man. When y'all ready for me. So if y'all know some people, y'all let them know. Yo, Jay Branch, he out here. He doing things I ain't never seen, never heard. You been tired of podcasts? This the one. Check it out. Donald Glover was tripping about his creative process where he was saying like, yeah, I want to go in a different direction with my next album, but I don't know the fans, blah, blah, blah. And he said he heard from Erykah Badu, and Erykah Badu was like, hey, man, let me tell you something about my art. Let me tell you something about art. Let me tell you about creativity. Let me tell you about artistry. Understanding artistry is knowing that you are a creative and you like to create certain things. Create the things, and those who rock with you, and those who don't, they don't. And that changed his life. That changed my life because he shared it. That's a content creator. I'm sharing what I have. I'm creating it and I don't share it. I ain't got nothing. Think about it. I'm doing all this stuff behind the scenes, but nothing goes out. Nobody can buy it, see it, receive it, hear it. They can't do nothing with it. Don't mean nothing. So for anybody who got podcasts episode after episode, but you ain't put it out there, then it's nothing. Whatever it is you just got under wraps, it's nothing. I'm telling you what I know. So if you die today, guess what? It's dying with you. Get it out. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart in the most respectful, professional way possible. Get it out of you and give it away. Sell it if you want to. I'm going to sell mine. I'm finna be out here hoeing it up. Selling products. Gator Scales book, Gator Scales journal, ebook. God, dog, Jason, you in everybody's house. You damn right. I'm in everybody's house. I'm in everybody's mouth. I'm hoeing it up. Everybody's ears, every orifice, right? I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in your ass. I'm all over the place. I just need you to know that. Because this is who I am now. I'm just choosing to share me with you. You can do whatever you want to do with me. I am a monster and I know it. Why not us? Why not me? Why not now? It's whatever reason you said it wouldn't. I view myself to the level as any other content creator out here. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, all the greats, Muhammad Ali. Because they just have a larger audience than I do. That's it. I'm great at what I do. Ain't a lot of folks know about it yet. Y'all know about it. Y'all gonna tell people. That's it. Name one person who watched Michael Jordan and did not tell somebody. One person watched Mike Tyson didn't tell somebody. One person heard Michael Jackson did not tell somebody. You gonna tell it. So I know it's going to happen. It ain't on my time. It ain't my thing. It ain't on me. And I know that. So having everything set up, recording that one episode, in 2 months, I had 52 episodes recorded. In 2 months, I had 52 episodes recorded because I listened to my future self and he told me to record one episode. One episode led me to 51 other episodes featuring me and somebody else. That's a whole year worth of content I did in 2 months. And that's what you are enjoying to this day. I need you to see this in real time. Being a content creator, I am learning who I am. I'm learning what I'm capable of. I'm learning what works best for me, personally and professionally. And by doing this, it gives me an opportunity to give something to you. And I'm going to give it to you until I can't. I've said it in season 1. I'm going to say it differently for season 2. And that is, before I was looking to reach 3 million people and giving myself 5 years to do so. I'm taking that off because that limits what God has for me. How dare I put a cap on what he has set for me? So that's who I was as a podcaster. Who I am now as a podcaster, I'm giving me away with no expectation, with no mission beyond sharing of me. Like, it's not, I need to meet this many people. Nah, not anymore. Not anymore. So I'm going to reach who I'm supposed to reach. I'm going to teach who I'm supposed to teach. I'm going to help who I'm supposed to help. I'm going to break bread who I'm supposed to break bread with. I'm going to build with who I'm supposed to build with. My family is my family. My community is my community. I'm just going to be me, and you can do whatever you want to do with me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. As I'm on this journey of creativity, as I mentioned before, I heard Myron, I heard myself, I became a different person, because once I recorded an episode, I was no longer sitting on 10 years worth of content. I released the opportunity to create something. And what I created has helped people already. It's helping people. It's helped people shift, change, evolve. It helped people connect, reunite. It's helped already. And that's my job. What comes back, what comes of it, it's none of my business. God placed me here and I feel moved to do this. I'm just going to do it until I can't. Or until I decide to do something else. But no matter when, if, where, how, why I pivot, you still have access to this until the internet dies. And with AI, we'll be the first to go. It'll be us before AI. It'll be us before the internet. Because AI need the internet. That's the lifeline. AI don't need us. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. I ain't finna get down there. But I will say this. If you're not using AI, you're missing out on a lot of different things, even about learning about yourself. So there's that. Do with it what you will. The Gator Scales Journal is available for you now. I would highly recommend picking it up, checking it out, dive in. Gators and salamanders, we're just going to talk about it. We're on a journey together, learning, growing. Webinars and master classes are coming. If you got some ideas, if you want some things, you know, I'm at a very low level. I'm here to play pickup ball. I'm playing pickup ball with whoever want to play, because I know I'm MJ and I know I got at least 10 rings in me. I'm sorry, I'm CJ. I'm JB. And I got at least 10 rings in me, and I already know it. This is my freshman year. This is my rookie year. I just started this podcast game. And I'm coming in, I want 10 rings for me. And whatever comes with them 10 rings. That's my new goal. 10 rings, whatever it looks like. I don't know. Jordan had 6, I want 10. And this is my rookie year, and I already see how great I'm becoming because I'm learning who I am. Michael Jordan, one of my favorite athletes of all time. He's favorite business. He's my favorite person. As like a hero. I never want to meet him because I never want my dreams to be crushed. You know, if you're having a bad day or tired or whatever, I don't want that. So I don't have a desire to meet him, but it's only a matter of time before we meet. See how I just did that? It's going to be a great experience because I expect it to. So why wouldn't it be? I give great experiences. How can you not give one to me? And even if you give one to me that's not the greatest, what do I learn from it? That people are people. And Michael Jordan got attitude just like everybody else. It could be mean, could be rude, whatever. We have bad days. It's human. So my opportunity will come. We will meet, and it will be one of the greatest moments and days of my life, because every moment is the greatest moment and day of my life. I hope it is for you. I hope this episode did whatever you needed to do. And if it didn't, play it back. This is another episode of 3 Parallels Podcast with your host, the Brother Dr. Jason Branch, where I help you rediscover who you were, embrace who you are, and make room for who you're trying to become. If this episode, if this show is anything that is the gift that keeps giving, give it away. I want you to be Santa Claus in these streets, and I want you to let people know who you is. That is it. That is all. Good night.